boy. Let me enlighten you. At some stage in life, every young man must confront a crucial question. Am I truly a man? Here is the stark truth. If you follow society's advice on becoming a man, you'll end up weak and feminine with low testosterone. There's a reason our ancestors had significantly higher testosterone levels than today's generation. Their bones were also much stronger. Listen, the transition from boy to man has always been challenging, but now it's harder than ever, especially without a strong father figure for guidance. In today's world, men are often misled and deceived. You'll encounter fabricated terms like toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity doesn't exist. It's a creation of the feminist movement to shame men. It might even be a tactic by higher powers to weaken and control society. But this video isn't about that. We're going to discuss 5 things that turn a boy into a man. Number 1. Know how to suffer. A man must endure suffering in silence. Every man faces various forms of pain, mentally, physically, and often the pain of those who depend on him. The reality is, a man has no one else to lean on. There's no crying and expecting sympathy or pity. For men, that luxury is reserved for women and children. Modern society tells men it's good to cry, but the opposite is true. Other men lose respect for a man who breaks down in tears, and women lose attraction to him. I'm not saying you should never cry. We are all human, and there are moments when it's okay. But when the pressure becomes overwhelming, crying solves nothing. You won't receive any mercy or pity. It only signals to others that you can't handle your problems. Instead, as a man, you must learn to endure suffering. Know how to handle intense pressure. A boy might be selfish and drop all responsibilities when pressured, but a man remains resilient and faces difficulties head-on, avoiding despair and unhealthy coping mechanisms. If you do cry, do it in private or with very close, trusted friends. You might think this is toxic, but it's the reality of life as a man, and it's beneficial. Diamonds are formed under extreme pressure. It's that pressure and suffering that create strong men others can rely on. Number 2. Great violence. The world can be a harsh place with people capable of unimaginable evil. Every man must have the potential to be dangerous, both for his own sake and his loved ones. A man's duty is to protect himself and his loved ones. You can't be peaceful unless you're capable of great violence. If you're not capable of violence, you're not peaceful but harmless, making it easy for others to harm you and your loved ones. The truth is, every guy knows he lacks something if he can't fight. We feel this intrinsically because becoming dangerous requires hard work and effort. Many guys pretend they're too ethical to be dangerous, saying things like, "I'm against violence, so I'd never get into a fight." It's cowardice disguised as morality. The coward is more pro-violence than the warrior because he won't attempt to stop violence if it confronts him. If you're truly against violence, you understand the importance of being strong and dangerous. Remember, a warrior prays for peace but prepares for war. Number 3. Take risks. No one ever gained anything by sitting still and doing nothing. Take risks to create the life you want. Life is about taking risks, understanding your boundaries, and building the life you desire. Once you start achieving success, the changes create a ripple effect, shifting how boys perceive themselves. They begin to see that creating the life they want is within their power, which is immensely powerful. Stop living someone else's life. Stop doing things just for the sake of doing them. Find your inner creative potential and take the necessary risks to achieve it, even if it's difficult. Number 4. Take ownership. Men must own everything in their world. Regardless of what happens in your life, there's always ownership you can take. It's daunting to assume full responsibility for anything, let alone your life. We're conditioned to shift blame and make excuses when things don't go as planned. Most guys blame others for their failures, which prevents them from learning and growing. Taking complete ownership comes with a weight most aren't willing to carry, but you must bear that weight to become a man. Our time on Earth is finite, making time our most valuable asset. None of us knows how much time we have, adding weight to this statement. Living an unauthentic life, blaming people and circumstances for our dissatisfaction, is the biggest waste of time and life. To take ownership, understand 4 things. Stop blaming others. Understand what is within your control. Be accountable for everything within your control. And don't discuss problems without focusing on solutions. When you grasp and apply this, you stop making excuses and control your own path in life. Do you understand how powerful this is? Number 5. Testosterone. Testosterone is the fundamental hormone that influences your dominance and masculinity the most. Any male with very low testosterone is just a shell of the man he could be. Look at any house cat and see how it changes when its reproductive capabilities are removed. The cat gains weight, becomes lazy, and loses its drive. We live in a world with countless bad habits that lower testosterone daily. If you watch this video until the end and want to know the best ways to naturally increase your testosterone, leave a comment below. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time.